All right, dudes, what's up? Come on in. We're gonna get ready for the Grammys.
How does today feel for you?
Man, really rough. I'm excited, I guess. Let me start over. I'm excited. I am excited. I'm really excited. I'm just hungover. So it's when I get there, I'll be stoked. But right now, I'm like, you know.
Does it feel like Grammys yet? Does it?
That's the problem. It doesn't, you know. Well, see, I think last year when I got the chance to be like nominated for Best New Artist, there was like all the fires and stuff that happened. So like kind of all of Grammy Week was canceled last year, you know. I guess this is like my first time actually being able to do the whole hustle of the week of the Grammys bit, you know, which I like overindulged in it. When I got the call, like I was in my bed and you know last year we, you know, for the Best New Artist nomination last year, like we had turned on the stream and like was like, you know, I got to get this nomination, you know. I just got nominated for Best New Artist at the Grammys. Yeah. This year I just didn't think I was even in the conversation at all. So I woke up and I had like it was like my birthday almost, you know, like so many calls and texts about this, and I was like, what the hell happened, you know? And then, you know, Pop Vocal Album, and I think for this one it's like really amazing to me because it's like for the album and for the vocals, being honored for the whole group of work, but also being honored for the craft itself of the vocal. Yeah, I'm somebody who's such a big fan of the voice, like such a big fan of this craft, and somebody that has been doing this for 20 years now. Vocally, I put everything, I put my whole life into this, you know. I was desperate for this, so it's amazing to see somebody just nodding. I guess the people, the gatekeeper saying like, we hear you singing, you know, like, thanks. Yeah, I feel a little bit more set in this time around because, you know, when it was like the Best New Artist bit, like I was like stoked about that, but also like I never knew if it was like the song that went, you know, like that took me where I am. So I think this is like a different bit because I think I'm set into, like I said, the album and the vocal and now that I've done the whole hubbub before, the whole bustle and hustle of this thing, it's like it's I guess I'm a little bit more set into myself than I was then, and you know, I was like a damn 7-month-old, so it's a whole different thing than it was last year when I was like expecting it any moment, you know.
What's your mindset going into an event like this, of this scale?
Trying to get to where I can feel like I'm ready to be social. It's sometimes it's tough. I feel like the on and off switch is very hard to find, you know. Like I gotta find the on button and flip it on and be. Once I get there, though, I'll be stoked, you know.
Do you have a hype playlist, like you're getting ready?
Yeah, dude. Well, you know, as you guys were walking in, you know, I was listening to the Phil Collins Tarzan soundtrack. What's up, dudes? Come in, man. That's like really usually the thing that, like, if I throw on Tarzan, that's usually the thing that makes me feel like, you know, let's go. Tarzan's on. You know, I mean, Phil Collins is riffing in that. He's the best ever, dude. Come on.
Actually, I'm gonna get up behind you so I can do your hair right.
Off-White, isn't that sick?
What's your approach with outfits?
I always go for punk rock, but still like baby girl, you know? I want it to be tough, but like sweet, like me. Tough guy, but like girly. You know, we need the duality of man right there. But this is my first time that I've ever had like Off-White, like a designer like that, like, you know, make something. Because as you can imagine, if I go into the store, they don't make shit for fat guys usually, you know. So, but today they do. They make things for fat guys too. What's up, stinky boy? Say hello to Rolling Stones over here. We're doing getting ready with me for the Grammys bit. Come on, Sil, tell them, Bubba.
Wow.
Give them a smile, bud. They're getting ready to watch. They're back in Nashville, but we got like in our like little theater room. I went insane. Got this like, you know, surround sound Sonos bit and like the 100-inch TV. So you know, like my baby mama and baby and nanny are all gonna and my brother are all gonna watch it on the big old screen, and you know, like get geared up for me to lose tonight. Louise, my sweet nanny, hit me a few minutes ago and was just like, you know, no matter which way it spins, you know, Rambo will be clapping his little hands for you, and that right there alone is just like, come on, man, like. That is the win. Like he's also just like kind of figuring out his little hands and like his like got like 3 whole teeth and it's gonna do to crawl any day now, you know. So like having that and looking at that and I just hope he thinks I'm cool, you know, or like I don't know. I just want to be I want to be the man to that kid, you know. So like I just I mean he's here with me, you know, in spirit, like and. He's the whole purpose of all of this. Have kids with somebody completely out of your league. That's the way to go.
What do you think?
That's beautiful. This is great. This is cuter than we even had it before.
You like that one more?
Actually,
Okay.
it's pretty
That's
cute.
cool, right?
Thank you. You saved the day.
Of course.
A fucking doll for the Grammys. They would be stupid to rob me. Looking this good, girl.
Yeah.
You ever look at yourself in the mirror and go, God damn, I'm tatted.
Off-White reached out like the end of December and we started kind of collaborating on a concept. I looked at their collection for SS26 and I saw the suit that would be perfect on Teddy, but we wanted to keep that punk baby girl, slight nod to like 80s like London vibes, but in a modern take. They came back with this and this beautiful jacket. And you know, we tossed some ideas together and they custom made this in Milan and then sent it back and it was like perfect fit for him. It's beyond. I mean, it's fucking rock star. And then jewelry is just a blend of all different kind of jewelry from different brands. I just wanted to blend into the look. I didn't want to overpower the jewelry.
Fat guy in a little coat. Yeah, well, I like it.
Okay.
I look like a star.
You are a star.
I reckon that'll do. All right, Rolling Stone. This is our little Grammy look. See you there. Turn left, the, what was it, Blue Steel. On Zoolander finally turned left.